Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, Young. Will put everything he's got behind it. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Pause, right, 52, blue. Set.
3rd and long for him here. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Punt meets him at the 28. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. Limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, I'm pretty sure this Kate special teams coach is going to have a long talk with him after that one. You can get as creative as you want, but you can't give away the ball. You can't lose yardage, and you start turning the ball over like that, you're not going to be returning punts much longer.
Throwing this one back at the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Fight,
It's Hubbard again. And This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. A big chunk of 9 yards. It moves 3rd and goal all the way up to the 2.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say,
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Good off with his aim, but that point after is good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Into the red zone. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and you've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributed to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they've got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 20-zip lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers push their lead at 21-zip already.
Saints nothing. Sam Arsenal set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Another run for Henry. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
gain of 22 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Shot working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
On for the point after.
Point after from Smith is good. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
Saints 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. The Gets with a return here.
The Panthers take over first down 10. At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
10 seconds down. 6.
Here's down straight up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 38-yard line.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Yellow. Ready?
Young on the play action. He throws a bullet down the right side. Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tedero McMillan he was looking for. So they're left facing third and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Yellow. Go. Tackle ball. Red. 38. Black shot. Blue striker. Set hut.
On third down, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Goes to the hurry up here.
Flag blue.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they just get the play off. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 21-7 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal.
45. White. Hut, hut.
Working inside the red zone. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-possession game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 7. Sam Martin set to kick off.
As they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol snap here to Shuck. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. Check up.
On play action, here's Shuck. He's going deep. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
It's sure been tough for this offense to really get into rhythm, to gain that momentum and confidence, because turnovers have interrupted their progress. This is when you need your rookie to step up.
Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
He throws a bullet. He's got it inside the 25. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down.
Let's go now. Blue strike. Black ultra. Set, cut.
Young working from the gun. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
35. Saints 7. Sam Martin's set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. Escapes a defender. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
70 Lion. Hurt.
Motioning the tight end now. This is Henry on 2nd. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Saints, 1st down. A gain of 12.
1st and 10, here's Shuck. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Smith tacks on to point after. And the Saints cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Saints, 14.
now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Young throwing here. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Ready. Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. 1st down from the 42.
Check pink. Double 38.
On play action, here's Young. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Sanker. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT. The beauty of defense tackles is they come in all shapes and sizes, from 280 pounds to almost 400 pounds in their football gear, Kate. But when you get one of those war daddies that can shed a tackle and create a negative loss like that, you know, those guys are real hard to beat.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trevin Wallace has it. Panthers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception yet another one count.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Black shot.
Out of the gun, Young. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready up.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. And the defender comes away with it. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Up now on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. Tackle made right around the 26. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Chuck now from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they pick him off again. And the Panthers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the
Panthers take over
Run it.
1st and 10 at They're on
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Come on, set. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, Young. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort. So no gain on first down. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Running once more with Henry. And the run will not work. He is soft to the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. 4th down. Here's Shuck. He connects downfield. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Shuck. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They bring Olave in motion. Throwing, Shuck. He'll get this to Means. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Looking quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Check. 19, Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Chuck working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's third down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside.
Intercepted in the end zone. Fred Wallace has it. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
They'll start this series with an option left. He's got to gain a 6 there. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap now to Young. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. Hits the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. It was Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting at the 10. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.